Okay, we have to be honest with you. This is the first time we have talked on camera.
On camera, on national TV.
As Jason and Justine.
Brother and sister sharing with you.
But we've had a lot of fun when we were growing up. Jason's not just right when it comes to, like, deceiving the parents when they go out of town. This is funny. Mom and Dad go out of town. And Jason's got an answering machine. Jason's got an answering machine. He leaves a message on his answering machine. He tapes a busy signal. Okay? So he thinks that when someone calls, they're going to get a busy signal. So Mom and Dad will think, oh, he's on the phone. He's at home, right? I call up, ring, ring, and then beep, 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 beep. I call again. I think there's something wrong with his phone, right?
Because it's ringing, and then there's the busy time.
Right, but that's what he didn't think about. He didn't think that Maya's going to ring before there's a busy signal. So Mom and Dad are going to...
See, but then I thought, well, wait, that's okay. They're calling from Greece. You know, they must think that those Grecian people, you know, don't have their phone systems all together. You know, maybe there's a ring and then, you know, some little phone cord somewhere deep in the Atlantic Ocean. It's just on the blink or something, and then there's a busy... So, you know, it wasn't like a call from Fresno or anything like that.
It wasn't too bright, though, Jason.
It wasn't, but it worked. I didn't get in trouble. I had fun.
Jason and I both had to take piano lessons. Okay?
Yeah, really.
My father was very much the pianist, and this is something we had to take. And the rule was an hour each day of practicing.
Grueling.
So,
grueling hour.
If no one was there, of course, we'd
would not just forget it. We just forget about practicing. We wouldn't practice.
We'd do it. And
well, Dad cut onto that scheme and said, tape record your piano lessons. So he busted out the little 1973 little tape recorder we mounted up on the piano there, and we'd have to you know, tape record my lessons on one side of the tape and Justine's lessons on the other side of the tape. But what we did is we started playing the same tape over and over again. You know, Dad would come home after a stress day work.
What did we do, though? We'd take it and we'd fast forward it and then get certain places where we put in new stuff? Yeah, we'd press record and then hit like a wrong key and then, you know, have different, like a TV in the background, you know, different shows in the background, so it would really seem like the wrong one. No, but then what we'd also take is we'd take lessons out of our books that we had done like 4 weeks ago and play it and pretend like we didn't know it, like we were practicing something, and we'd, you know, hit the wrong keys. And I used to love it when Dad comes home and listens to it and says, Jason, you got to work on that C chord there. That's not sounding very good lately. The creative punishments. I remember one time I used to jog out with my dad. I was running like this, you know, crossing my arms in front of me. He kept telling me, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Well, I don't know, I had no muscle control or something. I just kept doing it. So he gives me this book, you know, like the Jim Fixx running guide or something, and there's surprisingly enough a chapter in there about crossing your arms in front of you when you're running. I had to write an essay as my punishment of the virtues of not crossing your arms in front of you. I never knew about this. Yeah. And there's another time, like, you know, New Year's, I got drunk or something. I was in 10th grade. And 11th grade. I don't. Come on. And my punishment was to run each morning 2 miles. This is when I got out of running. I hit puberty and decided I didn't need this stuff anymore. I had to run 2 miles every morning for the next 2 months. That was my punishment because I had shown disrespect towards my body. So now I must, you know, redeem myself. Yeah, those. I remember. No, wait, the worst. He said this to our rooms and said, "Now go and decide on a punishment." He didn't want to pick something too easy because then you'd really get a bad punishment. And you want to think of something too hard because then you know, you're bringing it on yourself. You got a big fella. Maybe that'll teach you. I remember we used to think about, well, Justine, maybe someday we'll be able to tell Dad about how we only played, you know, one cassette with our piano rehearsal. I know, I couldn't wait. Get one of those punishments. And one day we're going to be able to tell him and not get one of these creative punishments. So we told him a couple weeks ago. Finally got up on his antipastos. Finally got the I didn't really start talking to Dad till I was like 15, really. I mean, I was really. Because of that voice box infraction. I was really intimidated. I used to, like, I'd know about a party on Monday, a Saturday night party on a Monday, and each night at dinner I'd say to myself, all right, ask him. 1, 2, 3, ask him. Do it.
1, 2, 3. All right, I'll wait till Mom brings my orange juice.
Right. And then it was like Friday night, we're clearing the dishes. I couldn't even do it during dinner. We're clearing the dishes like, Dad, can I go to a party Saturday night, please? He'd say, sure, no problem.
Just have to talk to us. Don't tell us.
And I'd have to leave the number of the place and the address of where I was going, and I'd have to be home at 10 on top of it all.
Yeah, leave the number. How grueling was that?
I think the person who changed it the most was our mom, because she was a flight attendant. You know, sometimes she'd have to fly on Christmas Day or Thanksgiving Day, so we got very used to having Christmas like on the 20th of December, like the 27th, you know. That was the worst, when it was late, because all your friends call, of course, the next day. What'd you get? Nothing yet. We're having Christmas day after tomorrow.
Yeah. But she was out of town a lot, which was nice for parties and friends.
Well, yeah, but the thing was, you'd talk about it, you'd say, all right, this is great, Mom and Dad are going to be out of town, we'll have a party. As soon as they get out of town, this, like, monster responsibility hits you. You say,
either
no,
that
I can't.
Or you hear a big hand on the door and it's Grandma, staying with us for a week.
Or it's like, no, I shouldn't have a party because now I'm responsible for the house. And, that really, I know that was the worst.
Yeah, really.
Nana would have to stay with us.
Yep.
You've already made your phone calls and now you got to call them back.
You have to get her nice and drunk on Friday so she falls asleep real early, about 8 o'clock at night, so you can call up all your friends. No, she's passed on the couch. You can come over now.
But be real quiet.